The youngest man to ever become president also cast one of the biggest shadows. Theodore Roosevelt is a great role model as he showed toughness, patriotism, and doing the right thing no matter what people may think. I would like to shed some light on his early life, presidency, and why I think his policies are still important today. But to understand his importance, first, you have to know where he started. President Roosevelt's life was one of overcoming struggles that made him such a fighter. According to the WhiteHouse.gov, he was born in 1858 in New York City to a wealthy family. While you may think that he had a comfy life, that would be incorrect, as he struggled with ill health all throughout his childhood, leading him to become an advocate for, as he would call it, a strenuous lifestyle. According to LOC.gov, during the Spanish-American War, he was a lieutenant general and leader of the famous Rough Riders. It was his actions during this war that first made him famous to the common American, as he personally led a charge on the hill during the Battle of San Juan Hill. These actions set him up to become the vice president of President McKinley, and once he was assassinated, later, the president. During his presidency, he had many important political decisions that helped move America past the Gilded Era. His most famous actions were that of when he was trust busted. According to the USHistory.org, he did this because he saw how bad monopolies were during the Gilded Age and how it hurt the poor and working class. Just because there were powerful people opposing him, he did not believe that anyone was above the law. This was shown in his most famous attack, which just so happened to be his first, which was on J.P. Morgan. A move so surprised Morgan that at the dinner party, when he was informed, the only thing he had to say was how rude Teddy was for not giving him a proper warning to being sued. It was this belief that no one is above the law and that all men should be treated fairly and equally that has made so many of his policies still applicable today. His actions led to a better America and continue to have an important impact on our life. Even though he was born sickly, he was always an avid outdoorsman. This viewpoint led him to create the most national parks of any president, meaning that people today can still enjoy the natural beauty of America, according to NPS.gov. His most important impact is he signed the Pure Food and Drugs Act, which banned food and drugs that are considered unpure. According to Political, this was the first time interstate commerce had been used to regulate the food industry and ban the manufacturing and sale of poisonous medical materials. This means that because of this act, Americans got to taste healthy, clean food for the first time. And it was the first domino that has led to our ability to get healthy, clean food in our supermarkets today. Theodore Roosevelt was a man born in hardship who struggled but overcame this, leading to a life where he was able to move America forward and give protection to anyone who needed it. When people talk about great Americans, his name is always brought up, as through his policies and attitude, he made sure America became, and always will be, a great nation. Okay, we will go to the Q&A. Any questions?
Who's your favorite president?
My favorite president would be George Washington, as I think he set a lot of the precedents for what a president should be and how they should act. And he was the role model that I think a lot of Americans will later follow. Yes, you in the back.
Was he sick his entire life?
He was sick his entire life, but because he led such a strenuous lifestyle, he was a very healthy man, to where even though he was sick as a child, and the sickness stayed with him throughout his life, that he never let that stop him, to where he was always outgoing, and to where his body was healthy, simply because it had to be for what he put it through. Any more? We good? We good?